Okay, folks, welcome. This is the second full day of the adventure. Well, I guess you could say it's the third because counting Katahdin. Um, so we hiked out of Baxter to Herd Brook shelter, and some of the group has started splitting off. Sultan and Nina ended up hiking ahead another 8 miles. There's no way I was going to do another 8 miles. 13 was plenty. And so they are fun to hike with. And so we stayed at Herd Brook. Bugs were extreme. It was nice. I rinsed off a little bit. There's a beaver pond upstream from Herd Brook. The hike is basically flat the whole way. It hikes along the river coming out of Baxter, and was able to stop at A-Ball Bridge, A-Ball Campground, and I called Laura on a satellite phone. Cost me $1 a minute, but well worth it. They have that right at the store. So the store there at the campground is very limited, but they do have a few things for resupply. The guy who runs it's really nice. I got a can of root beer and had lunch there with Ben and Sophie. They're the couple from Vermont, and we made it to Herd Brook. The Herd Brook is a fairly old shelter, safe, but the floor of the shelter is actually branches from hemlock trees, so it's like you'd be laying on baseball bats. I decided to hang that night, last night, in the hammock. What a sleep. Awesome sleep last night. I was out like a light, except for one call to nature. And I got out of bed, or out of the hammock, and it was pitch black. I walked away from the hammock to water the vegetation, and I almost couldn't find the hammock coming back. I was walking towards the hammock, which way I knew was towards the hammock, and if I hadn't hit my guideline, I would have been walking right into another person's tent. Just pitch black. Could not see a thing. We got a little rain last night, and it's raining right now, so I'm thinking today is going to be pretty slim on views or pictures or even more video. I'll need to protect the camera. Not raining hard, just enough to get everything wet, which means it's going to be wet for days. But that's okay. That's okay. The trail is really amazing. Some routes, not bad at all. Very easy to follow through the wilderness. It's really nice, easy hiking. Fair amount of water in June. Plus, there's obviously the ones that are marked in the guidebook. So, one of those places, though, definitely filter your water. It's all beaver ponds and whatnot down here. So, I'm heading out to Rainbow Shelter. Might go beyond that. I don't know. Rainbow is 11 miles. And if I go beyond that, there's a campsite where some others are going to be staying. That allows us to hit hit a lake where we could stay on an island, because there's a canoe there, which sounds cool. But I don't know if I want to push it to 14 point something miles today. We'll see. We'll see. It's flat. But with the rain last night, everything's a little bit heavier. One mistake I've made is packing way too much food. Just not eating that much. Thought I'd be really chowing down, but seem to be eating normal. So, you know, my allocation of food is just not going down, and I'm thinking about the bucket that I got waiting for me halfway. I'm gonna pick up another, 10 pounds. But anyway, I'm trying to eat the heavy things. Let's see how that goes. So it's starting to sprinkle here, so I'm gonna sign off. I'll try to give you another update, some views from the trail, from somewhere along the path. All right, over and out. Wanted to give you a little bit of the trail. Here we are in the 100-mile wilderness. About, 12 miles in from the A-Ball Bridge. It's, I'm hoping to stop soon to have some lunch, but I thought I'd give you a little flavor of the trail. It's been really flat so far. Kind of just going along the pond here, and it's been a little muddy, but nothing notable, to tell you the truth. Considering it's June, it should be a lot wetter than it is right now. Not sure why it's as dry as it is, but hopefully that doesn't pose a problem for us in the future. The trail has been incredibly maintained. Very easy to follow. Very few questions. So anyway, this is what the 100-mile wilderness looks like. Woohoo!